Hi, everyone. No, there should be nobody here because this is a private video until I figure out how to upload it and share it. But I wanted to do a flip of the journal that I made for Defy December auction, I believe. I think that when it's going to be auctioned off. I've never done this before. Shelly from Crafting Mom has just asked me, I guess last month maybe, and they asked me whether I'd be willing to make a journal for Defy, and I said yes because I really love Defy and what Care is doing um, for disabled artists and for us, the people that enjoy the auctions, and for people that create. It's just a wonderful experience. So this is the journal I made. The cover actually comes from an inspiration. I was inspired by Mary at TA to paint the cover. This cover was painted on a huge piece of watercolor paper. Mary had started to paint this design of windows and such, and her plan was to cut them up and use them for prompt cards. And the thought of cutting it up just, I don't know, inspired me to basically paint the same thing but not cut it up until this time arrived, and I was looking for a cover that I could use for this journal, and I said, this is it. So I cut it up to make the journal, and I have bits and pieces of it left, some I can send out as postcards. I even made the little corner pieces. I made them out of pieces of the cover. I still have glue on my fingers. So let's just take a quick walkthrough of my Defy journal. I learned a lot. I was very inspired by Pam at Paper Outpost. I used a lot of her embellishments that she shows on her videos, and so you're going to see a lot of those in here. And also the inserts are coming from a company in England where it's called Memorabilia Company, and they make replicas of facsimiles of ephemera from other periods of time. And the one that I used in this journal is from the 1950s in the UK. So it's all going to be British types of advertising. And so these are things that we probably are not going to be familiar with, but they're from the 1950s. And I thought that was a little different. And most of my papers are coffee dyed papers and various other papers that I have bought from other artists over time, and I've never used them. I'm like a paper collector, and I finally decided, well, now it's time to use them. So they are in here also. And so let's take a walk through. This is actually wrapping paper that I got from Miss Lena Lennox. She sent this to me, and so I made the cover and bound it, and here we go. Whoops. So I've got some, obviously it's a journal, so I wanted to leave places for people to write in. And this is one of the inserts, one of the ads from the facsimile. I made a pocket. This is a card. Actually, I actually took apart a flow journal, one of the flow, for paper lovers. I started digging into that. I mean, I have this, why not use it? So here's a postcard that someone could use. I made these tags. These pictures are from Graphic Fairies. This was an idea from Pam, if I can get it out. She made this little circle. Well, really, this is weird. Why isn't it? What's the problem? Oh my goodness gracious. Huh. Oh. Wow. That is weird. I'm glad I'm going through this. How do you have there's a big glob of glue there. I don't know where that came from, man. I must have stuck it in here when it was still wet. Well, oh no. No. Oh, wow. Oh, it's the, what do you call it, tape too. Well, that's not too bad. So this is a circle journal spot. Stick these back in here. And you can open it up. And I use my sewing machine, which I'm not really good at, but it's kind of fallen in love with my $57 sewing machine. And then I lined this paper for a little journal spot. And I'm just going to stick this over here, away from that corner. Okay. And then some more papers. And here's another pocket that I sewed. And this is another flow postcard. And this is an ad out of one of the 1950s inserts. A couple postage stamps. Yeah, I just put those pockets, those corners on, and glue got everywhere. So I'm really glad I'm kind of going through this. All right. So you can see it's 1950 styles, and the prices are in pounds and shillings, which probably doesn't mean much to us. And then I have another one of these. I love this stamp. Seriously, when I was teaching, I was so tempted to stamp that on a paper that a student would turn in that it was not done, well done. I would love to put seriously, but I made another one of these little journaling circle thingies that people could write. Okay, and again, a little, puzzle piece. And this is another ad from the 1950s from the English stuff, radio rentals. So I put those through here. A pocket. This was a die cut. Some more. I got to put something in here. This is some paper that I bought. I wish I remembered who I bought the paper from. And here's another ad. Television Contemporary Council. Look how big that is. And this is just a tag that I made out of pieces of, scraps from the inserts. And this is a tag that I got from somebody in the mail. Little butterfly. This tape here is really, this is packing tape. And this is pulled from I was cleaning my jelly plate. And I love the way that it really ends up being kind of a nice thing that you can use. Another flow postcard. Some postage stamps. Some more jelly plate tape pull. And what I love about this facsimile stuff is they actually have faux, you can see it, but they actually have faux rust. It's fake rust. It's kind of cool. And here is a map of the London Tube that I got from Janet Nash. Thank you very much. And here's some more 1950s ads. Here's some, this is for Japanese writing, Chinese writing, I think. Some more journaling, just a random tag. Some textured paper, a little embellishment there. Some more paper. I found this ad. I love it. It's not from this kit, but I found it in a magazine. It's kind of like a 19 Bits O Nut peanut butter. Some wrapping paper. Here's some more ads. 2 suits in one. Another one of my little circle things. As you can see, I really got into making these. I put a little charm there. Here's another ad. Your home alive with color. This is a painting And famous painting I made. I made a master board, some paper. Again, some more jelly print pull-off tape. A little cluster. And another ad. Another puzzle piece. This page smells really good because I was smearing the wax on it. Woo. When you get to this page, it smells good. All right, here's another ad. And another one of those circle things. These are funny. I have a whole set of these. These are forgotten English knowledge words. And so this word is Gorgesi, and it means Middle English word meaning elegant and fashionable. So I thought I would include one of these. The old man, the moon. These are flow stickers. Another flow sticker. Another one of the ads. A little card with a little Victorianish girl. And this was another one of Pam from Paper Outposts. Ideas for tags and journals. It's a 3-petaled flower that basically is like 3 little pockets. I thought that was really a cool thing to do, so I made that, and I used the stencil here. And this is just one of those paper artist inserts that you get in Somerset Studio. I pulled that out, and this is obviously what this is. And this was one of Pam's also. I loved it. It was a tea pocket. And this is made out of an old, like a junk envelope that I covered with some scrapbook paper, and I sewed around. So I was going to get some tea, which I thought was appropriate. Here's another border that Pam kind of inspired me to do with the little cutouts and some more stamps. And I have the Queen here because this is all English paraphernalia here. And this is just some memorabilia that I had that someone sent me. And I put some Timmy ladies on the back, some more paper. The other side of that master board, the paper that I made. Here's some more living in color. So even glow. And this is this is a 3-layered pocket that Pam made out of an envelope. And you slit it and you have 3 pockets, and I just filled it with little pieces of ephemera that I made that just go in here. That goes there, a little piece of lace. And here's some British suits and another card that I made. Just some stenciling and just a facsimile postcard. And again, this is from the kit, the replica kit. And some more coffee stained paper. And you rent it, we look after it. And I kind of did this as a flip out and just put little staples right along the corner here and covered it with washi tape. But again, I love it. You have the fake rust. Very clever. Very authentic. So this book is made up of 3 signatures. So that's the end of the first signature. And here's Bisto, makes all meat dishes. So, the old kidney pie and meat dishes. And I stapled that in and used some washi. This is Timmy washi tape. That's cloth. More glass in your home. So this is an ad for mirrors and stuff. There's a little girl again. Another replica of a postcard. I bought this thing about little dots so this is part of you'll see the other part of it, but it's thousands of follow the dots. And I think this is one I did. And this is a bag that came from somebody else, and I put a little paisley thing to go in there. And some more paper that I made. Here's another ad. It looks like an American Electrolux, but it's not. It's the new Consort vacuum cleaner, new and improved. So we just stick that in with some puzzle pieces. This is a neat paper I found. It comes in a pad, and it's to draw, practicing perspective. It's got all the perspective, all the lines of how to draw in perspective. And it's a pad of drawing paper. here's some more. And this is another one of Pam's brilliant pocket things. It's got, as you can see, 2, 4, 6 pockets. And these tags came from the Flow book, Paper for Love, Paper Lovers. And I made 6 little, and these actually have, I had to cut them down a little bit, but they actually have, journaling, little lines to journal if you wanted to do that. So I got little, so I did that. And this is just the dot paper. And this is kind of a neat thing. I got these from somebody, maybe Johnny, but they're like the budget tracker. And people used to, put money in these envelopes for like, okay, this envelope is for rent or utilities. So put that in there. And then this is one of the ad dolls when I just cut her out and put her on some cardstock. And here is a facsimile of a ration book. So in 1951 to 52, they were rationing food in England. This happens to be in Camberley, Surrey. This obviously, if it's 51, 52, it must have been during the Cold War. And you can see the types of things that they were rationing: eggs, fats, cheese, bacon, sugar, and spare 3. I have no idea. But this is, again, a facsimile of a ration book. And you can see here where it's been used and checked off and everything. So I thought that was a pretty cool piece of memorabilia. This goes back in here, like so. And here's another one of the models. And this is the Studio One, the Studio magazine paper. And then there's my favorite little Seriously. And here's just a blank tag made out of, and here's some color swatches. And there's the beautiful, remember the avocado in the 50s? And here's just a little, music card that I stuck some stamps on. These stamps are again from my Flow. I like Stella beer. And here's another one of the jelly plate pull-offs. And I did a double belly band. So here's 1 and here's 2. And this is from that kit from England. So these are some of their products. Let's see. Bippy soap flakes and Chlorozone. And another Flow postcard. And then this lovely lady. I don't know where I got her, but she kind of goes here. So it's a double belly band. And some more in glass. This is calligraphy practice paper. Bumblebee out of the New Yorker. So here's some more of that stuff. And this is shoe polish. Here's the other end of the follow the dots. And this is a waterfall. And these are British 1950s movie stars. And of course, you pull this out and you can see them all. And it closes. And then these were 2 extra ones. And a little tissue paper. And how to order glass. Another pocket. Got to put something in this pocket. That's one of those die cuts that are an absolute bear to punch out all the things. You know what I mean. And this is paper that I bought that's, again, a fake old paper that I bought like a pack of 50 sheets on Amazon. And I didn't know about doing this. And then one of the people that I, craft with said you need to put there's a name for this, but I described what the journal was. And it says this journal was created by Anne C. Larb for Dafi. Many of the embellishments were inspired by Pam at the Paper Outposts. The inserts are from the memorabilia company. I have their email address. The journal has 3 signatures with 30 pages in each, and I signed it. And that's it. And here's the, the back of that painting that I did. And my closure is some really raggedy paper, and these are some paper beads I made. And so that's going off to Dafi. I will mail it today, hopefully. It is Saturday the 21st, I do believe. So thank you for watching this. I appreciate it. And yeah. So have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.